Season A, turkey season, Wisconsin, 2019. Let's go. Got the morning coffee. Now it's time to go pick up Gabe Gunderson. We'll be good to go. He better be up. Well, I showed up at Gunderson's and he was up. He was sitting there playing with his camera. But we got everything ready and then we hopped in the Ranger and set off to go turkey hunt. Once we got set up, we started calling. The turkeys really weren't gobbling that great. The only thing we really saw right away that morning was just a couple of raccoons playing in the hayfield. Then we moved into the woods. We did hear a couple gobbles along the river there. So we started walking along the river, but it just turns out we just had a couple jigs in there at 45 yards, not too far away.
So they're at what, 45 yards? Yeah. Alright, well let's lay down.
Once we got back to the field, we looked back to where we had parked the Ranger, and it just so happens that we had a big tom out there strut next to our Ranger, so that's our luck.
He's strutting. You gotta be kidding. What do you gotta say about that?
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, first morning a little unsuccessful. We'll be back out there though.
Yeah.
So that night, I hopped in with Waylan, and guess who decided to film with us?
Tiffany.
Tiffany. Well, it started out, we were driving along just up north of town, and Waylan spotted some birds in a piece of land that we had permission to hunt on, and there was a lot of them. We started to make our stalk over there. We had our Mojo scoot and shoot decoy. It was locked and loaded, ready to go. We decided to keep walking through the woods. We're trying to cut off these birds, and we finally popped up over the hill. Tiffany was below us filming, and we hopped up on the hill, and we kind of brought out the scoot and shoot decoy, and we're sitting there trying to play out what's going on with these birds. Well, eventually he mentioned to me, you just got to go after him. You're going to have to charge at him. So what do?
gotta get moving. Keep going.
I'm out there walking, trying to go and reap some of these turkeys.
Yeah, that didn't pan out too good.
It didn't pan out too good.
We didn't spook them, but they just didn't want to come in, so.
Finally, we decided to back out, and then we decided to go the next day.
Friday morning, first season. Let's go get them.
So this is what happens. Wayne here tells me that he roosted these birds the previous night after we got out there.
I did.
He promised me that they were going to be there in the morning. So we go down south of town, and he's like, yup, they're going to be out here gobbling. Well, we got out there, and it was a full moon, and we knew right away it's either they're going to be gobbling
Or they're not
gobbling. So Waylan here has me convinced that he roosted these birds last night. He knows right where to set up.
I saw 6 of them fly up yesterday, so we're going to go get them, I hope.
Yeah, we're going to go set up underneath them, but we got a full moon rocking this morning, so it's either, what was it? It's either they're going to be gobbling their heads off, or they're not going to be gobbling at all.
They're going to be gobbling at all, yeah.
So, alright, well, we'll see how it goes. We're going to get you some good footage.
Okay.
Well, it was one of those mornings that they were not gobbling. We're on them, boys. We walked out around the field. We only had 1 or 2 gobbles that morning, and that was it. So we sat there and called. There was just nothing. But then we went down the road, kind of by his uncle's house, and we saw a couple birds crossing the field, and they were moving pretty quick. I'm pretty sure. But we did see a tom in the back. We sat there and watched it, kind of on the field edge. As soon as it was going to make for the woods, that's when we were going to get out and run. Well, we got out, and it was Waylan out there hauling butt again. I mean, and at this time,
Gabe's
Tiffany wasn't
way
there.
behind.
I was falling behind. I'm trying to film. He's got the scoot and shoot decoy. And we're walking through a swamp. I mean, I'm losing my boots in the water. Anyway, so we pull up to the cornfield, and that's where we kind of lay down. We don't know where the birds are at. So we kind of get down. We're hiding behind the decoy, and he starts calling. And finally, we get a responsive tom call.
It's right over that little hill. Dude, it's a tom. If that's a tom, shoot him.
That's far away, man.
Oh, there's one right in front of us.
Should we just lay down and wait?
There he is.
Is that a dog?
Yeah, that's a tom.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a big one.
I think you're set to stick that thing in the ground, buddy.
Come out there to that field edge. I'll be right behind you. I hear you. Yeah, she's still yelping away in the woods. That Tom's to the left of us. Let's keep going up slowly. So let me crawl up there, dude. Shoot him. I got him. Oh, just shoot him. Toast it! Toast! Yeah! Smoked him! Man, that was a hike, but we got it done.
I think so.
I called them right in too.
Don't mind
They
that.
saw that scoot and shoot, and they came in with me yelping in the back. Man, they came in hens and.
Yeah, so the Mojo Scoot and Shoot decoy did it for us today. That spot and stock, I think, was pretty epic. We saw
Yeah,
those
that
birds
was
right
insane.
right off the road, and we had permission for the spot last week. We went and asked, and we went out and we chased, I don't know, a quarter mile straight through the swamp, through the woods. We hauled butt to get out here, and it's hot out here now. We're sweating. But we waited. We didn't know where the toms were exactly. We could hear the hens clucking. Finally, I kind of moseyed my way up there. I army crawled with this thing, and Waylan yelped on the raspy old hen call.
Yep,
And,
mouth call.
Also, we heard a big thunder gobble, and like, holy cow, those things are right there. I saw the blue head, and I stuck this thing in the ground. I pulled up, and I just kind of wailed on it.
And they all came in. It was sick.
At first, I didn't know if I missed or what, because I saw a bunch more go flying. But this thing sat there, flopped for a little bit, and here we are with the bird. So, till next season.
Waylan did have the camera.
Yeah.
So his photography skills are, I mean, I'd say they're a little subpar, but I did get the footage on the Tacticam.
about? That's good footage.
The footage wasn't too bad. Waylan was pretty sure he had the bird in the camera, but pretty sure the bird was way over there, and he's sitting there filming over there like this. Waylan drew season B. I wasn't able to go out with him the first night. He went out, what was it, the Wednesday night or Thursday night?
Both nights. Well, I got that one on Friday.
Okay, you got it on Friday.
Yeah.
So anyways, what does this kid do? I hand him my Tacticam, and he goes out and,
Smoked him. That's what I'm talking about. Self-filmed. I just had two of them with Mojo Scoot and Shoot come in, and I got it done.
I thought it was good footage, but I guess Gabe doesn't think so.
Well, that's how our first turkey season went, our first two turkey seasons.
Or getting no footage at all, just like the season C tag.
Yeah,
you didn't
that's
give me
true.
your Tacticam.
For our first two seasons, that's kind of what we got so far, and we'll get some more footage coming your way soon.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.